Hello everyone, welcome to Carolina Girl Wreaths. Teresa here. Hello friends, subscribers, wreath buddies, I call you everything. Newbies, any newbies, thank you for stopping on my channel. I'm going to tell you first, if you don't like this video today, then please come back. I have plenty more. You may like one of them. So I always tell my newbies that, okay? And I just appreciate everybody today for joining me. Thank you. It means so much to me. Today, well, you know, October's coming up. Let's see, today I'm filming this on 26th today. I got some news to tell y'all later too. But October means just right around the corner. So today I'm doing my Cancer wreath. And I got my pink on today. That's one reason I wore it. And I just want to say, you know, it's well, I hope I don't say this wrong. It's a sad thing. And I know many, many women went through it and experienced it. I haven't. It's been in my family years back, but, well, my brother did have leukemia. I'm sorry. My brother had, skin cancer. My brother had skin cancer, but that's totally different from what we're talking about today. But still, he had it, and he made it. It was bad. I remember going through it with my mom, but anyhow, today he's well and fine. He's got 5 boys. So anyhow, to all you women out there that's been through this, my heart bleeds with you, and I try to remember you all, and when the time comes around, and I can't imagine. And a shout out to those, if anybody's on here, knows anybody, millions of you, thousands of you, that's been through it, and you've made it. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord is all I can say. And I know if someone is fighting it now, that word hope, it goes a long way. It does. So I'm a firm believer that the man upstairs, if y'all mind me saying this now, he has a plan, and we don't always understand it, but I just want you to know, guys, any of you, you're not alone. And you keep the fight, be strong. Okay? I just want to share that with anybody. Matter of fact, today the wreath I'm making is for a friend. So anyhow, today, let's get started. It's going to be a simple wreath. I'm actually going to use the Pouf and Cruffles method. And the Pouf is going to be on the inside, which I've made before, and I love this method. It don't take much mesh at all to make you Pouf. So, okay, here's what we're going to need now. I've got my little wreath frame here, Dollar Tree, 14-inch, and you can see she's silver. I'm going to use one of these today. I've already got my pipe cleaners on. Anybody new? This is for the Cruffles and the Pouf. So, I'm going to have a tutorial on it, but as of now, if I can show you, you want to do your 6 pipe cleaners in the center 2 rings, not at the crossbars, but in the center of each one. And then I simply have 12 on the outer 2 rings in each section. I've got 2 in each section, about 3.5 inches apart. Okay, somewhere in there. Okay? So that's our frame for today. Then I'm going with this pretty color pink fuchsia mesh to be your Pouf. Okay, on the inside. I've chose these 2 here. And I'm using all decor mesh. I'm Craft Outlet girl, so all mine comes from Craft Outlet. And I'm using the light pink and the white for my Cruffles. Okay? And I chose this pretty ribbon here. I found it online, Craft Outlet. I thought this was pretty. Hope, brave, and be strong in faith. They've all got the words on them. Some cut off, but some didn't. But it's got the little pink, something soft and fuzzy around it. And then, since it has a little zebra print in it, I thought I'd choose this to go with it. So I think that'd be pretty. Okay? Keeping the pink in it and the little zebra print, or animal print. And then, simply a ribbon. The ribbon, I just showed you the ribbon, didn't I? I'm sorry, guys. Here she is on the spools. I just showed you the ribbons. Is it going to be one of those days? Anyhow, I apologize. But here's our cute little cinder for today. And that's all I'm going to do but a bow. I'm going to put a bow on her. But here's our little cute little Cancer gnome. And she's fighting it. You fight. So there you go. She's soft and cute. All in her pink. Got the little thing on her hat. Okay? So that's all we're really working with today. That's all you really need. You might need a couple of zip ties here for your poof to attach it, secure it in like I always do. And other than that, that's pretty much it. And our ribbons for our bows. Okay? Well, I was going to tell y'all guys right quick. Please can I just say this? Because I'm so excited today. And my faithful ones, my friends, y'all know most of them, the ones that talk to me a lot and comment a lot, and I've gotten to really know, and just, well, my birthday was a couple of weeks ago, and trying to make this short, I'm sorry, but it was really a fantastic one, because let me tell you, my daughter, I've already got I've got a granddaughter, 13, Leah, and then my little Mason, he's not even 2 yet, he's 16 months. So my daughter, usually I see, you know, well, she's not been feeling well. When I was sick a while back, anybody remembers that, my faithful ones, we were all kind of sick. Her and the baby and Leah and me. So my daughter, she wouldn't go to the doctor, wouldn't go, and she got bad and worse and coughing and just, I said, Misty, please, why don't you go on, honey? Why don't you go on? She said, Mama, I'm fine. But this was like weeks, okay? And she wouldn't go. And she kept the bad cough kind of, and I know it sounds crazy. But so finally I went over there one day, and, you know, if you're a mother, you know your children. You know when something's wrong. You know what's going on. You know what's off. And you just do. And I said, all right, young lady. I said, I'm taking you to get you some meds. And she said, Mama, no, because I'm going to tell you what's wrong with me. And I said, well, what is it? She said, I'm pregnant. Thank you, Lord. I'm going to have another grandbaby, y'all. And I'm really tickled about it. And if you've ever watched I lost my mom a while back, and it seemed like my little Mason came right after he was born on her birthday. We found out Mason was coming when my mama went to heaven, so this is truly a blessing to me. And then I'm still here gonna maybe see it if I'm still here. He or she's due April 26th. So anyway, I wanted to share that, guys. I wanted to share it. Okay, I'm sorry to hold you up so long, okay? So let's get started on our wreath, okay? Everybody, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being with me. And I'm so happy and tickled about the friends I have made on here. Okay, I'm going to stand up for this a little bit. If my phone goes off, I apologize. My husband's working on getting me one soon. I want one just like I got here, because this is acting up too much. I think I've dropped her too much. So here we go on the getting your poof started. And I'm actually using 10-inch mesh. 10-inch mesh. And guys, you're only going to need 6 poofs of 1 roll of mesh. So that's awesome for this method. So I'm just going to take oh, I'm so excited. I can't even get this right. Take your mesh and you start scrunching it up down at the ends. Put your ends on the inside. Anybody's never done this, I'm sure a lot of you have. There we go. I'm just going to clean it up some. And while I'm doing this, it made me think, everyone, I now have a link to my store. On each tutorial I do, video, I now have a link. You can find it on my tutorials. Let me just start. I'm sorry. Let me just go right here on the inside. We're going to start on our inside. And we're just going to put our tail there for our poof. And I usually take my zip tie. That's why I use them, to make sure that they're secured. A little bit better since I sell them. I don't want them to come apart on me. I know myself. Okay. Just tie her in there like that. Okay. Now we're just going to go on with our poof here. Now right here, this pipe cleaner, I'm not going to do nothing here right yet. I'm going to the one in front of me. Okay, so just make your poof 10 inch. Okay, go to the one in front of you. Just make your poof. Come on now. Okay, if you twist, okay, go on to the next pipe cleaner. Same thing, measure out 10 inches. But what I was saying, guys, I don't know why I hadn't already had a link when I started this. I thought that maybe you had to, I don't know, do something really special or have your own business by yourself. I really didn't know. I didn't think of a link. So, there again, my daughter was telling Mom, why don't you do that? And I said, well, I didn't know I could do that like and all. So, there I go. This old dog learned a new trick. So now when you, on my videos, any of them that you see, my link is on there. So anybody interested in my store, it takes you right to it. Clicks right on it. And I want to thank one of my subscribers, Carol. Carol, thank you so much. She just purchased one from me 2 days ago through my link. And bless her heart, I hope you like your wreath, Carol. It's on its way. And she purchased the coffee one, if I can remember it. The one that I made for fall with the coffee. So I appreciate that. I really do, because every little bit helps. I thank God for every little bit I get. I mean, my husband works, but pretty soon he's on retirement. I mean, but we still got bills. But you know what, y'all? I'm also a firm believer that God will take care of you. Okay? So I just want to share that. Anybody interested, I'm going to be putting on my Christmas wreaths. Excuse me, guys. That I have already together for, I've got to get them on my store. So, if anybody ever wants to, you know, don't feel like you got to be obligated. Just check me out sometime if you want to. I appreciate it. Or tell somebody about it. Okay? So I just thought I would throw that in for everybody. So here comes our poof around. It's a lovely day right here now in the Carolinas. It's still it's still warm. To me it is. It's warm. I mean, I know it could be worse. God, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I try not to complain, but I want it to stay in the high 60s. That's what I want. That's what I'm waiting on. But, so I hope wherever you are, you're having a beautiful day. Okay, and you just try to keep your poof as straight as you can. I don't always do that sometimes. Okay, here we come on the last one. And there you'll end up at the pipe cleaner that you started near at first. And there you go. So there's your poof already done with just six 10-inch ones. And it's done. So saves you a lot of mesh this way when you're making a poof thing. And this too kind of just gives you a base to hold your cruffles up. But it does make a big wreath. And then you just want to take this here and put it down behind you. Wreath just like that somehow. That's why I have my zip ties. So I can just, where's my other one at? I'm always losing stuff, guys. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we've got that part done. Our poofs. I try to rotate between standing and sitting. My bottom gets tired sometimes. And okay, so you just want to open them up. It's amazing how something can turn out so pretty when you start something like this, you know. Well, I hope it does turn out. I really do. The person I'm making this for is special, and so anyhow, I just Hope it turns out. And I can say this, it's made with love. Okay, so that's what the poof's going to look like in the center, guys. If you've never done a poof anybody, there you go. Alrighty, so we're going to the Cruffles now. And now I'm going to do white Cruffles in the middle. And all your Cruffles are cut to 25 inches. Okay? So, I'm just going to roll it out, curl this side up. I'm sure a lot of y'all know how to do it, but maybe somebody that's watching don't. Start with your end, roll it up. A couple turns. Okay. And I got me a pink clipper, guys. Pink clipper. Right. Oh, frog's back in my throat. Okay, so turn it around, other end, same way. Anybody new? But you don't want to clip this one, okay? Don't want to clip it. Just pinch your fingers and thumbs in the center like a little dam. Scrunch up to the other end with your other fingers. Okay, and here you have your Cruffle. Cruffle and ruffle. Okay. So just going to take it and put it in between one of our poofs. Okay. Twist. Do one more. So I wanted to do this and to make sure to, of course I'm making it for someone, but I also want to make sure that this is already kind of turned up, so I'm just going to use that as a turn. Oops. As one turn, and then just do one here. Okay? Clip it. Because I want to make sure that I didn't miss doing it. And then too, starting next week, I know that I'm going to go full blast Christmas. I want to really get some Christmas ones really done on the ball here. So, but I hope y'all have enjoyed some of my videos and stuff I've done. I really hope you do. I try to keep it, well, definitely entertaining. And, you know, and I want you to come back. And I've had some people tell me I've taught them some things, and that just makes me feel so good that me, can teach somebody something. But, okay, so the Cruffle. Like I said, I appreciate you all, guys. And you know, this Saturday, I'm just going to say this, Saturday is the last day of the month. You know what that means? It's our giveaway day. So please, I hope that you'll be watching. Anybody be watching, because I do my drawing on that day. I'm doing my video. So don't forget. Okay, so there's the two Cruffles on the inside, Poofs. So I'm gonna finish the other few. Lord help me. I'm sorry, guys. It's the hillbilly coming out in me. I'm going to finish the other few, okay? Thank you for joining me, and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone. Here she is, all the Cruffles now and all. And I think I told everyone Cruffles are 25 inches. I used the white, 6 in the center 2 rings, and I used the pink on the outer 2. You'll need 12 of them, a total of 18 Cruffles. Alrighty? 18 Cruffles, 18 pipe cleaners. Okay? So there she is. So now we're going to go on to our ribbon. And I chose, sometimes I have a mixture of ribbon, like a 4 pair for 2 different sets. Or so, you know, I just stuck into the 2 here to go all the way around. I think that's enough and bring out the prettiness of all of it. So just going to take your ribbon. Anybody hadn't never ducktailed, anybody, fold in half. Fold your end in half. And like your creased, your wire, how I learned the wired edge I'm looking at. And I cut a slant to the crease. Simple as that. Okay. So there we go. I'm going to put the smaller one on top here, the bigger ribbon. And I'm going to start my way in the center here. Okay. Couple of twists and all. And I know I'm not going to be putting anything else in her, in my ribbon. So I'm going to cut my ribbon up, pop it off a little bit. And put the rest behind the ribbon. Okay. So spread them out. I'm going to try to put, since my ribbon has words on it here, put it where you can, you know, the little words and the symbols will be where you can see what they say. But there you go, just like that. Okay, one more. So, okay. And I will have a description now of all the materials you need to make this wreath, if you want to make one similar to it. I get them right in that because I write them down. Okay, so here we go there. Spread it out again. Let's see. I have to put it the same way. Okay. So there we go, our ribbons. Alrighty. So I'm gonna get them to, I'm gonna get all of them finished where you'll have, of course, 18 ribbons, okay? Be right back. We're ready for a little gnome. Alrighty. Thank you for staying with me, guys. Okay, here she all is. Got all the ribbons on. So when you get finished, you have 18 pairs of ribbons. Okay. This is looking full. So remember, this is the Pouf method on the inside to give it a base back in the back here. And then you got your Cruffles. 6 Cruffles on the inside, 2 rings. 12 on the outside, 2 rings, okay? Makes a total 18 Cruffles on this wreath. So now we're going to add our little gnome. And guys, on my little gnome here, I've done this before on other wreaths. I'm not gonna insert her with the pie. In other words, I'm not gonna hook her inside it. Reason why I don't want to put nothing, I don't know, I don't want to mess her up, but I've done other wreaths like this. People's asked me to, when I've made some, I'll insert them in my, I'll show you here in a minute, just insert it, and sometimes the cruffles and curls are enough to envelop it, if you know what I mean. So that way you can take out your inside or insert something different in a wreath, or, you know, but now you can put it in. You can insert with pipe cleaners if you wanted to tighten it in with the round. Maybe I could go around here with his head with a couple pipe cleaners and put him in. I may still see that, but let me just see first what I'm telling you about, because I really didn't want to mess the little plush up. But by the way, too, look at the little shoes here, how cute they are. I didn't notice them. Okay, so here's what I was talking about here. I'm just going to take her, and I was going to kind of envelop her in the middle here. In other words, the curls, the Cruffles are going to hold her in. Okay, the Cruffles are going to hold her in. I'm just putting her like in the, you kind of know what I'm talking about. Okay, just enough to hold her in. Here, we're gonna get all of them up here now. And too, what she's made out of, she kind of sticks onto the mesh. So here we go. There she is. There's a little gnome fighting cancer on the wreath. Okay? So that's what I was talking about. She's enveloped in, kind of. And actually what she's made out of, you know, sticks to the mesh. But you can, like if you want to secure her in, you know, just take you a pipe cleaner somehow is what I would do. Put her up here around her neck, find a pink if you can, and tie it around your 2 rings. Okay? So I'm just going to hang her right here, back here on my little door, until we get the really made for. I don't know how good you can see her right now. You can see that. She's a pretty full, pretty full wreath. There we go. See her more better there. Okay. It's not pretty in person. But there she is, sweet little gnome. Fight for Cancer wreath. Okay, so I'm going to make the bone now to go on to it. I think that'll be a pretty finish to her. And let's see. If we've all done a bow before on a bow dabra, if you haven't, I have a tutorial on how to make one just like I'm going to make here. I don't know why I'm doing that. You can follow along here. Just watch me. I'm going to put my pipe cleaner in the slits. Take it under both sides and do my pipe cleaner, my bow dabra vertical. I really need to sit back down, guys. I think it's kind of hurt me today. Just move her back some. Okay. Get started now. Sorry for that. And the bow we're just going to do with our same ribbons we had. So I'm just going to make eyeball how long I want it. My tails and all. I'll use about 12 is what I start, okay? Pinch it up here at the top. Insert her in. Come down with my one side. Okay? We have to twist this one. Y'all remember why, don't you? The new ones, anybody that don't know? Because the print side's up. So to get it to come out right, we're going to twist it so the plain side will be looking at you without the print. And then when you cut back across, it's going to be the same. I'm just going to eyeball my ribbon, my bow, my loop I mean. So I want it to be about, I usually make about 4-inch loops, but so I've kind of gotten where I pretty know where to put her, but you can measure. I've got about a 4-inch loop. Then I'm going to come here on the other side, same thing. If your ribbon's only got one print, you're going to have to twist it. If it's the same print on both sides, don't worry about it. Just go back across, okay? So since we got a twist, we'll twist and come back over again. Okay, now I think I'm gonna make two bows out of this ribbon. Now what I do on this my little dabber, if you want to, it helps you, or you can eyeball it too. This helps me to see if I've got the loops even. Okay? See if you can see, I can tell they're kind of like pretty much even there. So I'm happy with both of them. Righty? So I'm going to go back across this and make another bow, the same ribbon. Twist again. Bring it back across. These are going to be the same size. Okay. Twist again back on this side. There we go, same size there. So you can eyeball it or see, do like I did with the stick a while ago. See how they're looking. And I'm thinking they look pretty good to me. So if you're happy with it, it looks pretty good to you, that's what matters, okay? I'm just going to cut her off the tails. I'll go ahead and ducktail this one. I usually do them as I go because I've been known to forget. There we go. Now we're going to our other ribbon. I'm just going to eyeball her and make her a little bit shorter than the other bow. So I'm going to come down right to the top of my, this is how I usually do mine. I come down to the top of my, where I cut my ducktail. Okay? Same way. This ribbon's got one-sided print, so I'm going to twist. Back over, I'm going to make it a little shorter. You make it where you want it. Okay? Mine's a little bit shorter than the other one. Twist it, come back around. And I'm just going to do one bow out of this. So we've got a 6-loop bow here. 6-loop bow, 3 bows. And I'm thinking, okay. It's pretty good. Same thing. Tail. Okay. So we're just ready to take her out with your pipe cleaner or floral wire, whichever you use. I meant to tell you floral wire. You don't use a country bow dabber. You can use it too, but whichever you prefer. Pull it up, hand underneath. Pull up and push down. I think I like you seen enough of my bows there to know how you can, unless you're just somebody that's never made one. You know, the rest of y'all know how. Y'all got it. Every one of you know how to do it. And I'm sure every one of yours is, I know a lot of y'all probably are pros. I'm not just saying that. It's okay. So there she is. We're just going to straighten her out. So, take my tails. I've always liked the bow on a wreath. When I first started making them, I didn't go without making a bow on them, seriously. And then one day, somebody asked for one without one, and I, you know, they're just as pretty without them. I guess that's just what you like. Sometimes a bow really adds to them, and sometimes you don't even need a bow. But I thought this ribbon here, stay strong and be brave and all. There's really some really pretty ribbon, and what it says on it. Okay. So here she is. We get her all pulled out and fixed. I'll still work with her when I get her on the wreath. Okay, so there she is. Pretty 6-loop bow. Righty? So I'm right here at the wreath. I'm going to put it on for you. I usually just take mine, a little bit of my pipe cleaner off. I don't like to have too much hanging back on it. And just take it, and for those of you who don't know, you just want to insert it into the mesh. And I usually just find me like a curl or something to put it in. Feed it through a little bit of the curl. I know you can't see underneath, but just find you a couple of the curl, the Cruffles in this case. And just lightly feeding it through, both ends I feel them, and twist it in there. My little doll should be kind of pushed in again. And then work with the bow and you got it on. You can curl it, you can leave it straight. Okay, you guys, can you see that? Hard to, she blends in, I know, she does, but I can see her so much better in person now. And of course my little doll, I really didn't want to mess her up, but I'll ask. Let's see, my friend I'm making this for. I'll see what we can do with it. But there she is. A little closer. There she is. Your Fight for Cancer wreath. Okay, so hope everybody likes it, and the colors are really pretty. The camera might show different colors in a way, because it's really pretty in person. The pinks just stand out, and you can add some more embellishments if you like, if you have any or whatever. So totally up to you. So this is their Pouf on the inside and Cruffles method. Okay? So I hope y'all enjoyed that today. Maybe you learned a little something from it and just the wreath itself. And I just want to leave you like I said, Cancer Awareness Month, coming up. And no, I've not been there. I mean, I can't imagine, but my heart goes out to people. And who knows, I'm not saying I would never be there. But anyone watching, anyone been there, anyone going through it now, stay strong, keep the faith, and hang on. Fight. Because you know why? You got somebody fighting for you. You're not alone. So, I love you all. Every one of you. Every one of you. Thank you for being with me today. I mean that. I really do. Until next time, remember, the drawing is the 31st. So try to watch me. Good luck, everyone. Until next time. Bye-bye.